Hey guys, Levi Apparel here. I have the. Alright, cool. So this is the original igniter I had gotten. Alright, and right here is one that I ordered. I'm gonna do the open box soon. Well, the box is open, so it says on the box, real people, real service, I believe. And this is the company I bought it for. Yeah, real people, real service. So it's from supplyhouse.com. They do plumbing, heating, and HVAC supplies. All right. I ordered it. I forgot the day, but it was a weekday. I got it within the next day, believe it or not. Apparently, the company that's the supplyhouse.com company is nearby me, so therefore I guess it got here really quick. I don't know if it's national, meaning different states, but I know in my area it's definitely close by. So I got the package within time. Again, let me pause real quick so you can see what it's for. So this is my boiler system. It's the Endurance Laars heating system. All right. Pretty soon I'm gonna turn that lever down. That switch down, so I can begin removing the old one that was there. Okay. So we're gonna do an unboxing of the igniter switch for the boiler for the heating system. This is the old one that I got from Home Depot. So the issue was this is a solid, and I need it to have I need it to be like a U shape with the hole in the middle. All right. So opening the box again. Let me fold it so you can see. So it came in like this, right? And all right, this is the company, supplyhouse.com. Okay, so this is how it looks when you get it. It's in like a little rectangle tube thingy. Alright, and I'm trying to do this with one hand, so please be patient with me. Again, as you're watching this and seeing me struggle taking this out, take the time to subscribe and like the video. The reason why I'm doing it is because there's a lot of people who have the same issue as mine, and they may not know what to do. They call the HVAC guy or the plumber. He comes by and goes, I don't understand your system because it's fairly new. The system I showed you and the one we're talking about, and you're gonna see it soon. Again, it's fairly new. My house is not brand new, but it's at least in the early 2000s it was made. So as you can see, this is the new one, this is the old one. The old purchase, new purchase, old purchase. So there's a big difference in the one that I needed. Alright, let me get closer so you can see it. Alright, so turn it around also. Alright, so this is how it looks like. Everything seems to be there. Alright, so that's the igniter switch. I'm going to try to put it on and try my best to make sure the video is less than 11 minutes. So bear with me. Alright, so like I said before, we're going to turn this switch off. And once it's off, I've already partially removed this. So once I remove the whole thing, I'm going to unscrew it. And then once I unscrew it, I'm going to show you how it looks like once I take it out like before. And then I'm going to put the new one in, and we're going to start it over again. Alright, so stay tuned and bear with me. Alright, so the boiler's turned off. I just
flip this switch down, you have the, what is it? You can't see it. Anyways, it's on, off switch. So, alright, it's off. Alright, cool. This is how it looks like on the inside, like you saw before if you did it. And then it's good to see it again. Alright, so let me get a little closer so you can see it. So this is how it looks like. When it was propped up, it was like this. I managed to unscrew it. Let me continue unscrewing it all the way. Alright. Okay. Now you want to put these screws somewhere that you know you'll find them. Alright. I'm gonna put mine's right here. Alright. Let's get the next one. Oh, that's my solar panel. I also have where's this thing? Alright guys, so success. I was able to put the brand new one in. As you can see, it's right there, nice and snug. Let me get the old one for you. Alright, this is how the old one looks like. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. There it is. Alright, so that's the old one. This is the new one. I also want you to pay attention to this, right? You see how you have the blue wire and the alright guys, so I put everything back together. Alright, numbers are looking good. The gauge is above the 15. This is how the gauge should look somewhat like. As long as it's above 16, you're good to go. Temperature will fluctuate up and down. It fluctuates up so that it can warm up the water as it's being used through the house, drops down a little bit, and then as the system knows that the temperature is down, it'll bring it back up, and that's when the gas and all that stuff starts to happen, and that's when the water pressure is being pushed back up. That's when you see the gauge starts going up and down like da 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 da. However, it is not supposed to make that noise. The reason why it's making that noise is because there's a lot of air in the system. As you saw in the beginning video I did, part 1, I did bleed the system, which means just let the water run continuously so it can remove the air out. So I guess I didn't remove all the air. I plan on doing that again, so I can remove all the air out of the system, and so when the gauge does start, it doesn't give me that clickety clocky noise or whatever. So to do that, although I was knocking Home Depot, is because I ordered the wrong one. When I was on the website, what I noticed was it showed you the one I had, and it showed you the other one that I put inside the boiler system. The reason why I'm showing you this RV Marine multi-purpose hose is because this is what you're going to need. Go at Home Depot and just get it. It's got multi-purposes, as it says, so you don't have to use it just for your boiler system. You can use it for your outside watering hose, whatever. But yeah, you want to get this, and also grab the right igniter switch. The best way to get the right one is by turning off this switch right here if you have it. If not, you turn off the whole system, and then remove this. Alright guys, so like I was saying, you move this out of the way, this panel out of the way, and then you move the igniter switch, which would be this piece right here. This is the one I took out. Alright, hold on. Alright, so this is the one I took out. As you can see, it's not all that great of a shape. It's got a lot of glare. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can see it like this better. Yeah, so this is the one I took out. Best solution is when you go to Home Depot to pick up your purchase of the igniter switch or wherever you go to get it, you want to bring this with you that you took out so they can see that if it matches or not, so they can get you the right one. I didn't go with mines, and I'm just letting you know, just the boiler system's gonna be off anyways because you're not gonna have any heat. So just remove the whole thing. Oh, before you do, remember what I said in the earlier videos, and also this one in the beginning. Take a picture of everything or do a video of how everything looks like before you remove it. Because if you remove it and you put it incorrectly, the system probably won't start, because if there's any error and it tries to start, you may have an explosion in your hands. So this is why it's best to either have a professional do it, or what I did was I had a professional come in and they told me exactly what to do. And from there, I remembered everything they said. If you can, note it down. Pay them for checking my system and bleeding it. And after that, I went to go grab the switch I was supposed to grab, the igniter switch. They may be different names that go under. Oh, and also that noise that you're hearing right now, that's air in the system. So if you have a boiler and you're hearing a lot of clickety clack, that's usually air in the system. All right. So these two things are the drains. As I showed you earlier, this is the Marine's RV marine hose, the multi-purpose hose. You want to grab that at Home Depot, the one I'm pointing to right there. All right. So, all right, you want to grab it. You plug into one of these. You do it one at a time, and once you turn the knobs the other way, the water comes flowing. You either put it in a bucket where you can see the air bubbles coming out until there's no air bubbles at all. Then you know you have a good system and there's no air in the system. Or you just put it outside and let it drain all the way for about, I'd say, half an hour to an hour, just about. Restart the system. If it's making the same noise again, clicky clack, that means you still have air in the system. All right. So yeah, I don't want to make the video too long, so I'm gonna cut it here. Again, please like and subscribe. This is Levite Apparel. We usually talk about t-shirts and how to make t-shirts and the whole process of having a t-shirt business. But for today, I just want to conclude this section, the third part of changing the boiler system, the igniter switch for it, because as you will encounter while you have a at-home business, issues will arise. It's best to document everything, so in the future when you do get a place, you can remember all these things that happened while you were trying to run your business. All right, thank you again. This is Levi Apparel. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. I'm gonna drop another one today after I make this video, so stay tuned. All right.